Okay, this is my trip to Manchester with my brother. This is one of the railway guards, and this is a bag of sandwiches, which is my two drawings that I did very quickly, one waiting for the train and one when I was on the train. And this is going to be a series of photographs and short videos which show you things like this exhibition that I went to, this voice, this life, this procession. This was a really interesting exhibition by a group of artists about some works by Virginia Woolf, and they did this 3D scan of this house, and that's what this video is. In fact, there's the video now. They 3D scanned a house and they overlaid it with video footage. Really interesting stuff. So this is what I did with my brother as I went to Home Gallery in Manchester, and we went and had a look through the different exhibits there. And this is after we'd been to see a film at the cinema, which we've been doing quite often this year, trying to see films that are a little bit quirky and different. And the film that we saw, well, in fact, I even show the ticket, so I'll let that reveal itself later on. For now, I will talk about this exhibition. You can see there the ghost-like images just drifting through the screen and the different layers that come up. I found it really engaging, and along with visiting Manchester and enjoying the buildings and the sights and sounds that you get in a city, I was just completely inspired by what I was experiencing that day, and I thought it would be worth doing as one of the submissions because I did do a few drawings. So there was two up front. Sadly, I didn't film myself doing the drawings, but at least I have some nice art documentation to share with you, because I find films like this really inspiring. I only wish it were my own work, but it was nice to go and see what other people get up to and how they make art films. Now look at that. This is part of that 3D scan that I mentioned. I think it's just beautiful. It was very haunting. It had an interesting soundtrack, but because I was filming on my mobile phone, it doesn't come out that well. So I haven't included the sound that you would experience if you were there with me listening to the film. The artwork on the walls was really cool as well. It was these images here, it didn't really capture it well, so instead I did this, which is how you capture it, and focusing on the darkness of the image, and that shows that it was basically a light box with cut out plastic shapes on top of different images relevant to the actual exhibition. They had a wall of flat paper images there, strange things hanging around, and then these light projected things like hands and arms, as you can see. Very creepy, really interesting, intriguing work. And you can see even I took an image, a photograph of the artist statement. So if you are interested, this has the names of the artist group and the details about the exhibition that we saw there. I thought it'd be worth including just in case anyone was thinking this isn't a very comprehensive explanation of this art exhibition that I've seen. So the best thing I could do was include in their own words. But here's some more interesting and lovely images from Manchester. The film that we saw was Kinds of Kindness. I'm not saying I can recommend it because it was a very strange film, but I really enjoyed it. And then I got some video footage of the lovely train ride home. And it's very rare that I go on the train unless I'm going to meet my brother in Manchester. But when I do, it's always a treat if I can film part of the world whizzing by out the window. And it is part of what makes train journeys really interesting and fun. But there we are. I did do a bit of a drawing on the train. It's only a doodle, but I thought I may as well include it as well. So here is some drawings from imagination of a couple of faces. Not as good, I don't think, as the drawings at the beginning of the railway guards, but that's it. This has been my vlog video for my day in Manchester. Sorry that I didn't film me doing the drawings, but everything else apart from one video will have video footage of me making the artwork. There is one more coming up where I actually didn't film it, but it'll come with a bit of a story, and it will launch a series of videos coming up soon. In case you're wondering about why I haven't uploaded the 1000 subscriber celebration video, that's going to have to be pushed down the road a little bit for the time being. This happened to me before when I was making a video series called The Dirty Corner, and I was teasing this episode where I had a recording of the external examiner asking the students questions, and I said it'll be a really interesting video, but it's going to take a lot of prep work, and that took me a long time to get prepared. And it's a similar thing with this, but it shouldn't be too long, and I'll be uploading it as soon as possible. I appreciate you watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow.